Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing my latest Ujindou model. This is their US Armored Infantryman figure from Normandy, 1944. And I've had him on pre-order since last spring or early summer, I can't quite remember. And I finally got him, and I've been really excited for this one in particular because he comes with this camouflage uniform, which is pretty rare. You don't see a lot of figures with this particular uniform. In fact, the only other one I can think of off the top of my head is Hap Daily, made by Dragon Models. So this is a very unique figure made by Ujindou. I was really happy to see that they made one like this. So let's take a look at the box here. Great picture there of the figure on the front. Very sleek as always. And then here's the figure standing next to all of his gear. And this one came out in 2024. All right, you can flip this around for this nice display backdrop. And then I did leave some things in the box that I would just want to show you really quickly here. So I left his insignia patches. So here's his sergeant patch, and then behind there you can see his Armored Division patch. So you can put those on if you want. We've got his relaxed hands in here. And then, let's see. These are interesting. So they provide you with camouflage rag straps for the helmet netting. And you have to cut them up. And this was very tedious to do, and I'll show you this later on. But here is what it looked like when it first came. Just really long cloths, and then you have to cut it up. So there are those. And then I've also got some clips here for his M1 Garand. This is really nice, and those are metal bullets, which is cool. Okay, and then I've also left his field jacket inside the box. I prefer the camouflage jacket over this, so I left this in the box, but just wanted to show you that really quickly. All right, and then just a few other things here. So I think this is a demolition bag. Probably won't put that on the figure. I've also got a first aid pouch, which is not on the figure, and then also his shoulder holster for his pistol. And here's the pistol. Looks good. You can take the magazine out and pull this back and see the bullets inside. Very nice. And then lastly, here is, I think this is like a food can or something to put his food in. All right, so that's everything that is not applied to the figure. Let me go ahead and take out the figure for you now. All right, guys, so here is the figure, and I really love this figure. I'm so impressed with just all the detail. He looks phenomenal. I'm so impressed by him. All right, so as you can see, his main weapon is the M1 Garand, and he holds that really well. And this is easily the best M1 Garand model I've ever owned. I'm used to the Dragon Models versions, and those weren't that great. They're always falling apart. But this one is really nice, and it's actually made of wood. So the quality is just really great. And sometimes, from personal experience, I've had other weapons made of wood, and they can be a little very fragile or flimsy, but this one is just really nicely built. I'm very impressed by this. And he does have a few attachments for the M1 Garand. The first one is his bayonet. Now, unfortunately, I was using this as a tool to put on the rag straps inside of the netting, which was really stupid to do. It was actually working very well until I ended up snapping the tip of it, so do not do what I did. That was very foolish. But here's the bayonet anyway. It is made of a very light metal. So you can put this on if you want to. All right, and then he also comes with a grenade launcher attachment, which is really cool as well. So there's the grenade and then the attachment for it. So let me put this on. All right, so it just goes on like that, and that looks really cool. I love that they included that. All right, guys, so those are the attachments for the M1 Garand. Let me go ahead and take this out of his hands. Here it is up close. Take a look at the wood on this. This is just so beautiful. I'm really, really impressed by this M1 Garand model. And I also love the sling on here. This looks fantastic. Very solid. And if you want to, you can go ahead and put those clips inside of here. I was having a hard time getting them in there, so I decided not to mess with it anymore. But you can go ahead and try if you want to. All right, let's take a look at the head sculpt and the helmet next. So I absolutely love how this helmet looks on the figure. The camouflage rag straps turned out really good. Now, it was super tedious to get those inside of the helmet netting, but I personally think it turned out really good. It took many hours to do this, so be prepared. It is a very tedious process. But yeah, I love how this looks, and the helmet fits really well onto the figure. So here it is up close. Once again, there's the camouflage rag straps. And then there's the helmet lining. All right. And then here's the head sculpt, which I like a lot. It's very unique. He's got a very unique face. I'm wondering if this is based off of an actor, but I'm not quite sure who it is, but they often base their head sculpts off actors, so it's possible. Very nice. All right, as for equipment, he has a lot of stuff here, so I'll do my best to cover it all. You can see he's got frag grenades there attached to his suspenders, and those are metal, so they've got some weight to them. Here's his cartridge belt here. I believe these are grenade pouches. You gotta attach that onto the leg. Okay, we've got, I think this is a pouch for his grenade launcher attachment. I could be wrong about that. So let me know if you know what that is. We've got his entrenching tool here, and this is very nice. It's actually metal, which is unique because usually these are plastic, but this one's actually metal, so quality feels really good. Okay, we've got his canteen. Now this is actually plastic, which is interesting because usually, at least for Dragon models, the canteen's usually metal, but that's a plastic canteen. And then over here, I think this is an ammo pouch, a very large ammo bag, I should say. All right, and then we've got his uniform, which is really awesome. I just absolutely love this camouflage uniform, which wasn't used a lot. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was only used by this particular division. There are the camouflage trousers, and then his leggings. The leggings are really nice. Now, I started to, usually, at least for dragon figures, you have to unclip all of these and then slide it on and then clip them all back up. And I was about to do that, but then I realized that you can actually just, for Ujindou figures, a lot of times their feet pop off with the boot. And in this case, I was able to just slide the leggings onto his stump and then put the foot back on, which made this process so much easier, because with dragon models, you can't do that, and it usually takes a long time to get the leggings on. But in this case, yeah, it's a much easier process. And it looks really good too. Very nice looking boots as well. So, all right guys, I think that covers everything for this figure. I hope I did it justice. This is a really, really nice figure. One of my favorites so far that I've bought from Ujindou. Yeah, I just really love him. Super unique. He comes with some great gear. I love the M1 Garand, and I really love the helmet with the rag straps. That's a great look for the figure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I will show him on display, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I'll see you next time.